Yankee Whiskey Bravo. We are located about 40 miles north of Cincinnati, Ohio. Running about 470 watts into a 80-meter in-fed antenna. Radio is an ICOM 7300. And as to the working conditions here, you're a good solid 5.9 up here. We can change to a vertical and see if that'll help.
All right, why don't you do this? If you can switch fairly quickly, why don't you give me a 5 count, a 10 count, and at 5 switch from one antenna to the other. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, switch, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Copy that. This is the in-fed, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And this is the vertical, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right now, it seems like the vertical is about 2 dB hotter than the other antenna. The vertical seems to be about 2 clicks hotter than the other antenna. And what's the name there?
About 2 clicks hotter than the other antenna. And what's the name there? Our name here is Bob, Bravo, Oscar, Bravo. That's strange that as close as we are that the vertical would be hotter, but because the other one I get a lot more invis off of it. But anyway, thank you for the report. Assume the audio is okay. Using a 7300.
Yeah, why don't you give me about 10 seconds, tell me the best thing you look about your radio, and let me get you, see if I can get you on my local antenna.
Thing you look about your radio, and let me get you, see if I can get you on my local antenna. Copy. Set up a 7300 here, and then I've got RST1 so I can use the remote if I want. Running through an Ameritron 500M. Running through an Ameritron 500M amplifier. It's pushing about 450 right now. And then using a AT600 auto tuner from LDG there. And then I've got the vertical is 10 through 80, and then I've got the in-fed is 10 through 80, and then I can switch the transformer 160 and 6. So pretty much set up for all the bands here. Kilo Alpha 8, Yankee Whiskey Bravo.
Roger, Roger, Bob. I had a good signal on my local antenna, but I did have some trash in there from an adjacent frequency. I'm not real sure where it is, but they were really banging in, not, the actual words, but the QRM from garbage, and it was also coming down from Rochester. So I wound up down in Georgia. You sounded really good down in Georgia. I could use a couple of clicks or two additional treble EQ, though, Roger, plus 2 clicks treble EQ from where you are.
So, Roger, plus 2 clicks treble EQ from where you are. Copy. I only got one to go, so I'll probably go up 1 on that and down 1 on the base to kind of even it out there. So we'll try that and come back.
I would just leave it, leave that bass where it is. Just go ahead and get that extra EQ on the top there, that 1 click on the top, and we'll call it quits. Bottom is just fine, Roger?
1 click on the top, and we'll call it quits. Bottom is just fine, Roger? Copy. I just changed it. I'm up to 1 last click there. Is that any better?
Yes, sir. It's nice and articulated. It's amazing how just a dB of boost on the treble helps articulation, particularly in adverse conditions. Now, I've got a fine copy on you now, and if you want to hear your audio, if you go to YouTube, do a call letter search for KC9VKV, followed by the word logbook. That will take you to this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger?
To this recording, and I'll have it uploaded by noon tomorrow. Roger? Copy that. We use QRZ for our logbook, and we'll get you in there. Thank you for the comeback and the help. You have Kilo Alpha 8, Yankee Whiskey Bravo, 73.
Roger, Roger, Bob, 73, sir. Have a great afternoon and a beautiful weekend. This is the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. We record now live till 5, so if you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.